Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Deluxe Edition. When we were last together, we went into the dungeon known as Catfish's Maw, and while it took us a little bit of trouble and time getting around, we were able to claim the hookshot and defeat the nightmare that lurked there, earning ourselves the next instrument. Our next clue is a shrine, an island shrine. I happen to know what island shrine we're supposed to go to, but since we've got the hookshot, we can now finish a couple of things. One of them is we can finally finish that long trading sequence that we've been doing. See that mermaid statue? That's where we want to get to. And now that we have the hookshot, we can get there. It's also nice and close, so let's go and do that. Leave you clowns alone. Ah, you thought you could trick me. You put the missing scale in the mermaid statue, and it moves away and reveals a staircase. This staircase brings us to a treasure of some sort. You've got the magnifying lens. This will reveal many things you couldn't see before. And just by virtue of having the magnifying lens, we can now see invisible enemies. But not everything that was invisible was an enemy. Oh, Link, I didn't want you to go for a swim. Oh, what are you doing over here? Yahoo! A new broom! Superb! This little old lady is going all over the island, sweeping things up. Hey, you can see me. You must have a magnifying glass. I'm not a troublemaker. I just want to live in peace. And there's our mouse friend. Hi there, it's me, the photographer. You say Zora in this house? I have to take a picture of that. I'll call it, I Found Zora. Link doesn't look too happy. That's not the only thing we're going to do around here. A few episodes earlier, we opened up this dungeon over, not dungeon, but we found this little hidden area. But we couldn't do anything just yet. That's because we needed the hookshot. And now that we have it, we can do some stuff. Namely, we can get that heart piece. Come here, you. Now we are just going to huck this bomb over there. Kaboom, yo. We've now opened up the way. Up. Careful, Link. Not very good at these precise motions. And we've got another piece of heart. 2 more and we'll have a full heart. So I've already mentioned that the magnifying glass is going to let us see invisible things. And there's one more invisible thing we have to go check out. There's probably more, but I know we want to go check this one out. Hey, Marin. She's going to teleport back to the village. We'll make our way to the beach. Because that wall can be destroyed. And we've got bombs, so let's blow it open. And inside, we find this dude. Now he wouldn't be here, or rather we wouldn't be able to see him if we didn't have the magnifying glass. I found a good item washed up on the beach. I'll trade it to you for what you have in your B button. Well, not yet. Oh yeah, okay, whatever. We're gonna switch to our shovel, because at this point we don't really need the shovel anymore in the game. So what good item do you have that you want to trade? It's the boomerang! You got the boomerang in exchange for the item you had. Now, for whatever reason, if we want to get our shovel back, or if we want to trade different items, we can just come here and talk to him. Give me back the boomerang. I beg you, I'll return the item you gave to me. No, not now. We're going to hang on to the boomerang. The boomerang is arguably the most powerful weapon in the game. It will destroy most enemies with a single strike. On top of that, it will destroy a bunch of enemies that we couldn't even hurt before. And some of those enemies that we destroy will even turn into things like fairies. Okay, there are a few more things I want to do before we head to that shrine. Just gotta remember where they are. Hey kids. Actually, while we're over here, since we now have the hook shot, there's some treasure over here we can catch. And it's more rubies. We're actually maxed out on rubies. That doesn't mean we're not going to be able to put them to good use soon. Okay, we're going to make our way back out to the plains here. Yep, I think this is the right way. Yep, signpost maze. Try that again. Oh, Link. Go this way. We want to follow these signposts directly to the next signpost, to the next signpost, to the next signpost, in order that they pretty much direct us. Let's get our weapons ready. So we go straight down, and that signpost in front of us is the next one. Go this way. We go in a direct line. We end up here. Alright, we go this way, and we've got to use our hook shot to get over here to this one. Now don't read signs out of order. If you read the signs out of order, you're going to have to start over. And what does this sign say? Alright, we go down, we go right, huck this rock out of our way. Now we go left, and oh, almost got me. Great, you did it! Your reward is this way. And a set of stairs just opened up. And we just found some really big frogs. And that one frog, that one really big frog, looks suspiciously like Wart. Wart being one of the enemies from the Super Mario Bros. Series. Well, let's listen to him. Let's see what he has to say. Ribbit, ribbit, I'm Mamu on vocals. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. Want to hang out and listen to us jam? For 300 rupees, we'll let you listen to a previously unreleased cut. What do you do? Well, guess what? We got the money. Let's pay him. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh. You've learned the frog song of soul. It's a very moving tune. It can even liven up unliving things. If you play this song, you'll make everything around you feel more alive. Well, we don't need it right now, but that song will be important later. And I can see why that track was previously unreleased. It was miserable. Let's see if I can make this jump again. I made it. So, now that that nonsense is done, let's get back on with our adventure. No, I don't think we want to be over here. There's that silly bird. Yep, even takes out those slimes. Yeah, this is where we want to go. There are 2 shrines, one to the north, the other to the south. First, head south, where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. Well, our buddy just let us know where we want to go. You may remember we poked our heads around here a little bit earlier in the game. Now, there's actually a couple of things to do around here. If we touch the right statue, it will come to life. They're a little tough to kill, but some of them are hiding useful secrets. And thankfully we have the boomerang. I think the boomerang is one of the few things that can actually destroy these statues. See, our sword isn't hurting them. Slime jerk. Oh. Come on, Ed. Oh, there's one. And down here we find rupees. And here's the shrine to the south that the owl talked about. Now this isn't a full-on dungeon. But it does have something of a boss. You may remember these guys from when we played Link to the Past together. And just like in that game, the best thing to do is hit them with arrows. Ah, he's ticked now. But he's no match for us and our bow and arrow. And we've got the face key. Well, let's shed some light on this situation. To the finder, the Isle of Koholint is but an illusion. Human monster sea sky, a scene on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer, and Koholint will vanish much like a bubble on a needle. Cast away, you should know the truth. What illusion? So all this is fake? None of the people, the places, the things we've seen are real? I see you have read the relief. While it does say the island is but a dream of the windfish, no one is really sure, just as you cannot know if a chest holds treasure until you open it, so you cannot tell if this is a dream until you awaken. The only one who knows for sure is the windfish. Trust your feelings. Someday you will know for sure. Well, eventually we're going to find out, because we have another dungeon to go to, and thankfully that dungeon is nice and close. So I will try to get by as many of these enemies as we can. I'm also really letting myself just get slapped around here. There we go. Now it was over here the owl told us to go for the first shrine, and that the other shrine was to the north. So what we're going to do is take a dip. And these familiar statues we can play with. And that leads us down to another dungeon. The hookshot brings us across, and look where we are. We are over here on the other side, and this weird looking face over here is also a keyhole. And we have just made our way to the next dungeon. But I think we're actually going to wait and do the next dungeon in the next episode, because I think we've gone long enough for this one. So, again, thank you all for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves.